Welcome back. If you were looking for some nicer weather, this week has a lot to offer, starting with today.
Yes, if you have been looking for maybe some calmer weather, we've had a lot of comments, emails saying, please make the rain stop. We're going to get a break from that. So we are certainly going to see some nicer forecast weather over the next few days. 44 degrees out there right now, very slight wind chill, but abundant sunshine and very calm weather here over the next few days. 50 degrees by lunchtime, eventually reaching the upper 50s to near 60 degrees this afternoon. The forecast truthfully looks phenomenal over the next few days. And unlike last weekend, it was a muggy, extra hairspray kind of situation. That is not the forecast today. We have really dry weather. In fact, it really feels comfortable and exactly where we should be for February, if not a few degrees warmer. Now tonight, I just want folks to be aware of this if they do have early plans Saturday or maybe are going to be out and about late tonight. Now, with the winds turning a little bit calmer this evening, that will allow for what's called radiational cooling. That's when the winds get a little bit lighter, so cold air settles closer to the ground. This will mean that a few the temperatures tonight will be a few degrees lower than what we had this morning. Most areas in the mountains, upper 20s, right around the freezing mark for many spots there in the foothills, and then the same situation here in the Charlotte area. It may not seem like a lot, but 37 this morning, 32 tomorrow morning. So a little bit colder to start off the day, and that will be similar too for the Sandhills and down toward the South Carolina Piedmont as well. Anytime you see a lighter wind, it does allow for us to get a little bit colder when you couple that with drier conditions and a lack of clouds overnight. We talk about it a lot. Clouds like a blanket, kind of like your comforter at night, keeping us nice and toasty. Now Sunday will be a little bit of a different story in terms of sunshine. It won't be quite as bright sun as we do have a few clouds mixing in here and there. It won't be a mostly cloudy day, but the clouds will be essentially mixing in off and on. Sometimes during the day it'll be mostly sunny, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, back to mostly sunny. It'll be just one of those days. And that's because a low pressure system actually passes just to our south. Notice areas, especially south of Charlotte, will be cloudier than, let's say, places like the mountains. But that same low pressure system was expected to be a little bit further north. Now the high pressure is just too strong and it's keeping the low away from us. This is good for those who wanted a break from the rain because it's keeping rain chances away from us and keeping us much drier. That's also keeping our temperatures in the mid to upper 50s versus much colder, which we were expecting with more cloud cover. So you can expect nicer weather over the next 5 days. Eventually we do turn a little bit warmer and bringing us a chance of rain, but at least very nice calm weather. We had a really wild January, so a week of some calmer weather, no rain in the forecast, temperatures at or if not slightly above average. It's a nice change, especially for this meteorologist over the next 7 days. The next big change we really have in your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast is by the end of this week heading into next weekend. We have a strong storm system that does look to bring us some rain late Friday and into Saturday. It doesn't look to be a ginormous amount of rain, but there is another opportunity coming in for Super Bowl Sunday. As we look ahead to the 7 to 10 day forecast, there is a lot that can change, so be sure to stay tuned for updates, and you know the WCNZ Charlotte weather team has got you covered.